So, don't hit rewind. It's always a good time with this trans man. It's always a good time with Zion.
Y'all, let's hop right into this video. So, I had a one-night stand with this Hispanic girl. This Hispanic girl from California, from LA. And I met her while I was out one night. And it was this club called the Ritz, right? It was this club called the Ritz. It's in Manhattan. It's in the Times Square area. Very popular LGBTQIA plus club. And it's, yeah, as far as I'm concerned, there's not a cover charge still. So you can get in for free as long as you have your ID and you're 21 and up, obviously. You know, the whole typical club shit. But yeah, that's where I went. Just wanted to give you a little background information in case you're ever in the area and you want to check it out. That was my first time going there when I met her. That was my first time going to that club. And like really like a actual club. Like I had been to events here and there at other places, but they weren't like actual clubs. So I was really excited. And I had been dancing with somebody else. She saw somebody dancing on me, and she started dancing on them. So the girl that was dancing on me, she was dancing on the girl that was dancing on me. So it was her, the girl I was dancing with, and I was in the back, right? So that's what we had going on for a second. And then the girl that was dancing on me moved out the way. I don't remember why she moved out the way, but she moved out the way. So the girl that was dancing on her took that as an opportunity to start dancing on me. So now she's dancing on me, right? We're having a little vibe, whatever. I was like, okay, I can get used to this. The girl that had been dancing on me first was not a fan of this shit. She was staring me down bad. She was like, the fuck? Why you dancing on him? I was dancing on him first type shit. Like that was the vibe it was giving. And the girl didn't really care or nothing like that. The next part I'm about to say, this is not something I will do ever again. And I advise everybody who's watching this shit, do not do this. I was already a little tipsy, so my judgment was not the best. But don't do this, okay? Don't share drinks with nobody. Don't do that shit, okay? She had her drink. I don't even know what the fuck she was drinking. I had already had some of the drink from me having already been there. And she had her drink, so she dancing on me, right? And passing her drink back like this. And so I could get a sip, and then she would drink some, then I would drink some. We just getting, you know, a little bit more tipsy and tipsy as the time is going on. Having a good old time, you feel me? Like a good old time. And it was crazy because while we dancing to the music, it might have been some reggaeton playing or something, because that club, they play like top 40 shit, what's popular in pop music, rap music, trap, you know, I'm studying right now, but like, and then they add some reggaeton in there. And while we're dancing, you know, she grinding on me and shit. She took my hand, because I was holding onto her waist. She took my hand, and my left hand, I think. Yeah, because the girl who I had been dancing with was watching from the right side. So she took my left hand from her waist, and she put it under her shirt. Because she wanted me to be messing with her titty while we were dancing. And like, you know, caressing it and shit. So Lord have mercy, I almost forgot about that part. Yeah, so she put my hand under her shirt. She wanted me to, you know, go like this and like all this. So that's what I was doing. I was like, I don't mind touching. I don't mind. Like you a good looking girl. I'm like, shit, you want me to touch you like that? I'm gonna touch you like that. I don't have a problem with that. So we was doing that, and then the other girl that I've been watching kind of got in the way again on purpose to try and get her to stop dancing with me. So then she moved out the way. and that girl started dancing on me again. See, this is what was starting to happen to me in the club. Like, different girls trying to dance on me and shit. It was a very new world for me, but a world I did not mind being in. So I was like, yo, I'm starting to pass the way that I want to, like, and shit like that. Or at least that's what I thought. I just thought about something because that's how it felt in the moment. But I'm gonna tell y'all something a little bit later, and it's gonna make me think maybe I wasn't passing as much as I thought I was. But yeah, so that's how our first interaction went, and I kind of spent the rest of the night with the other girl I was with. And towards like right before we was about to leave, that same girl, she shit, what the fuck did she do? She asked me for my Instagram. She wanted to exchange Instagram, so I gave her my Instagram and I got her Instagram, and then we started texting a little bit. Yeah, so like I did go home with the girl that I was dancing with first. But I had been texting this girl on the side, but just trying to keep it low key because I didn't want no drama, because I could already feel that she felt some kind of way about the other girl dancing with me. So I didn't want too much extra shit going on, so I would just respond to a DM here and there. I was like, it was nice meeting you tonight. Like, because we went to McDonald's after that. It was nice meeting you tonight. Nice that I enjoyed dancing with you, whatever, da 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 da. She said the same shit. Then we was kind of talking over the span of the next few days, and because that was a Saturday night, so we was talking up until I think it was the following Tuesday. And then I came to learn that I was asking where she from and all this shit. She like, oh, I'm from Cali, I'm from LA, I'm out here for like a convention or something like that for the United Nations. Because I forgot what she was advocating for, I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember. But that's why she was coming, and she came with a friend, this guy, and they were going to the convention meetings and stuff like that before they went back to LA. So they only had a few days out in New York, and they had an Airbnb that they were staying in. So I was like, I wanna see you again. I'm trying to link you again and go to the club again and hang out. And then she was like, can you do it tonight? Not Tuesday night, because it's like, this is my last night here. I'm leaving tomorrow. I was like, shit. I had homework to do and all this, but I was like, I really want to go meet this girl one more time while I still can. So I took that opportunity to go and do that. Yeah, so I was texting like, do you want to go back to the Ritz since it's free? You know, we don't got to spend too much money, none of that, unless we getting like drinks or something. She was like, all right, cool. That's fine with me. So I was trying to get on the train. I was trying to get a little bit of my work done and get on the train, because I was back in my dorm. I had come back to my dorm by the time the week started. And I was like, I'm going to get dressed, got myself together, showered and all that shit, freshened up, put my cologne on, you know, all that shit. And I was out the door. I was hauling ass though, because it was getting late, and if you know NYC, after a certain time, the trains don't come as frequently. And if I don't make this train, I'm gonna be so fucking late. It's never gonna be a point in me going. So I was hauling ass to get to the train. Luckily, I made it. It was like a 35-minute ride, something like that. Yeah, because I was coming from Canal Street, and I don't remember what stop I had to get off at, but I was coming from Canal Street, walked to the club. Yeah, I walked to the club, and she was like, I'm on the second floor. So I said, I bet. I came on the second floor, her friend was there, and then she told him she was gonna go hang out with me, and he was like, okay. So we went back to the first floor, and we started dancing. I think they had themed days, so I think that was straight up reggaeton like the whole night, or the majority of the night was reggaeton and other Latin music. So we was dancing and grinding and all that. Actually, we was doing that, but when we first got there and we were just kind of standing there for a second, I'm not gonna lie. Something just came over me, and I was like, I wanna kiss this girl really bad. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to do it Saturday, but I didn't want to do it in front of the girl because I felt like she might make a scene or something. So, in the way she was acting, trying to get back to dance with me, so I was like, I'm gonna try and link this girl again and do it when she's not there, cause I don't like messy shit. You feel me? So, yeah. So we got down there and I started kissing her. Like I just leaned in and then she leaned in and we was making out like crazy, like all over the club, like from that point right by the door, in the corner, all over the place. And then it was like it went from kissing to grinding to, you know, bumping and all that shit. All that, like, yo, cause she had a nice booty on her. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. So that's pretty much what the night was. And then, you know, you dance like that long enough and the liquor get it into you and all that shit, you start thinking about this shit. And I was like, maybe she'll let me come over to her crib, cause I had a roommate at my dorm, so I'm like, that's not gonna work, so maybe she'll let me come over to the Airbnb. I didn't want to ask though. I was kind of hoping she would just ask me, and she did. Like, it was getting late, and then her friend came looking for her. Like, we were so caught up in each other with the kissing and all that, and then she looked up and was like, oh shit, my friend right there, because he was ready to go. So she said, do you want to come with us? And I said, bet. It's finna go down. Let's go. It's finna go down. So we go. Because the Airbnb was like a 10-minute walk from there. They were really like around the corner for real. It wasn't that far. And yeah, we got out there. We got outside. She was holding my hand the whole time. She was getting to know me. And I feel like looking back, I'm like, not like people think I'm like 16, 17, but I'm 22, about to be 23. I got a baby face. So I'm like, was she lying about her age or not? I don't know. Like, I never saw her ID or none of shit like that, so I don't know. But what the fuck happened? Yeah, so we were walking, she holding my hand, we getting to know each other. She asked me how old I was, because at that time I was 21. She was like, oh, I'm 27, da-da-da-da. I was like, oh, okay. Or she might have said more than that. But I feel like she said in her late 20s, so I was like, oh, I'm not tripping. You're like the third person I've messed around with, or was about to mess around with, that was in that age group. And I'm like, it's not too bad. It's okay. Like, we vibing and shit. I don't really care. So we get to the Airbnb, then the friend goes elsewhere, because I think he just sensed that we was about to be fucking and shit like that. So he just kind of went elsewhere. But I could tell he felt some kind of way about it, and like wanted to spend more time with his friend, or maybe he was just kind of alone in the club and wasn't really able to socialize, which I understood because I've experienced that too. Like, I was surprised that I even was getting a little bit of attention I've been getting, because I'm so socially awkward sometimes, and it's like, damn, I'm surprised it went the way it did for me this time. But I was like, I understand it. And I did feel kind of bad about that. But we were in the dorm. We were in the Airbnb. She asked me if I wanted some water. I said, yeah, for sure. So she got me a bottle. Then she took me to her room. And we were sitting there talking about whatever. I don't even know. Sit on the bed and shit. Then she just leaned in and started kissing me. So we just making out. Then clothes started coming off and shit. I think she took off like her entire top and her bra and all that off first. And then she lied down. She lied down, right? And I got on top of her. And she's the first girl I ever met. Like, everybody got their kinks and shit. But she was the first girl I ever met that liked having her titties big. I was like, oh, that's different. But she wanted them big hard, like I was like, damn. She's like, nah, don't be shy. She wanted me to bite down hard as fuck, so I was biting the hell out of her titties, like both of them, sucking on them, licking on them, biting on them, all that. And she was enjoying that shit like crazy. And I gave her a bunch of hickeys and stuff on her neck and stuff like that. I was sucking on her neck, and more kissing, more making out and shit. I couldn't go down on her like I wanted to because it was that time of the month, so we were just doing stuff above that, mainly. But she had this might be TMI, so I'm sorry y'all, but this is the only way I could explain this. She had a tampon in, so it wasn't like there was stuff like right there, like it was all on the inside. So I, with the parts I have, I was, how do you say that shit? I haven't used that term in so long. I guess kind of scissoring low key and like dry humping a little bit, kind of. Because it wasn't affecting like what she had going on down there. Like nothing came out. It was nothing like that. So we was doing that until she comes, right? I was gonna say nutted, but I'm like, that's females don't say that they nutted, right? Do they? I don't fucking know. But yeah, until we got to that point, I was just doing it. Cause I got it like that. I can make a girl squirt and that type of shit. But yeah, and I'm someone that likes to please. Like, I mean, I like stuff being done to me, obviously, too. But I like to please. And once I know that you're satisfied or you get to that point, then I let my body do that. So she did it first. Then I nutted after. Not that long after, but like after. And then, yeah. She didn't give me no head or nothing. She said she wasn't really comfortable with that. And I was like, okay, I respect that. I'm not about to force nobody to do nothing or try and pressure them to do nothing. Like, when it comes to sex, because I understand there's certain things I'm not down with, so I respect what other people aren't down with. So yeah, did I miss anything? Wasn't eating no booty, none of that, nothing like that. Nah. Even though the shit was inside, so I'm not doing all that. She even asked me to do that. It was mainly she like getting her titties bit. That was the biggest thing for her. That was my first time ever doing something like that, and I honestly wouldn't be mad if I met another girl who liked having her titties big, because I had a good time doing that shit. Like, once I got comfortable, she really wanted me to bite as hard as possible. She's like, it don't hurt, it feel good. The sensation. I was like, okay, bet. I learned something new today. But yeah, so we had a good time. It was a lot of kissing. I like to kiss a lot. So, yeah, I had a good time. We both reached the climax, so that was nice. And then she called me an Uber after that, and I never saw her again. She just thanked me at the end. Oh, that's what I was going to tell y'all, what I had to come back to, which made me think maybe I didn't pass. Like, I had such a good time, so I'm not mad about that. But I don't think she was looking at me as a trans man or even like a man, period. Well, how do I put this? Like, when we were in the club, because I wasn't sure what the hell. Like, when I go out sometimes, I don't be knowing what people be thinking. Because sometimes they just come and vibe with me. I don't know. Like, I didn't know what she thought I was or nothing like that. Obviously, once I was fully naked, she could see what was going on. But it's like, the way it looked down there don't look the way it used to look before I started taking my T-shots either. So it's like, I'm kind of in the middle of shit. But, it was still a good time. I don't regret it, even though, because I don't expect people to just be knowing when I was still so early in my transition. But I don't regret the sex. I don't regret it. And I'd fuck her again if I could. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I definitely would. Cause out of all the experiences I've had, that was one of the best ones. Oh, I gotta wrap this up. My battery's about to die. I don't know where the plug is, but I'm almost done anyways. But yeah, so that's basically the story. We didn't link again after that, but she called me an Uber back to my dorm and thanked me at the end. Thank you. She said thank you for being my first time. So what I took that as, she probably thought I was a stud or something. And that was that. And we were cool until what the fuck happened? Oh yeah, she I mean, it was kind of similar to the other girl. Like, she saw me with somebody else online and wasn't really cool with me after that. But I'm like, this was some casual shit. Like, not like we were dating or something. You feel me? But I get it. If you see them with somebody else, you ain't trying to talk to them. Like, well, some people don't give a fuck. But she gave a fuck, understandably. And I left it at that. But I hope she doing good. You feel me? But yeah, that's the story, y'all, about my one night stand. I feel like that counts, yeah, because it's like, no, it didn't happen the night we met, but the second time we went out and shit, and then didn't do anything after that, and or link again or really talk much, except for maybe like one time. No, we didn't speak again after that. So to me, that's a one night stand. I feel like, right? Or maybe there's another term for it. I don't fucking know. I'm gonna call this a one night stand. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But thank y'all for watching. I just want to get that in there real quick. If y'all, I mean, I just got this bonding, y'all. I just got this shit. But I've just been trying to rack up videos while I got the energy to do them. You feel me? So if y'all see this, just know sometimes I do back to back to back, and then I just post. I might do a second video this week. We'll upload a second video this week instead of waiting until next week. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit, and I'll see y'all soon.